It looks a lot like a tram car with wheels. This driverless shuttle is the first of its kind to make its way to southern Utah for a test drive.
UDOT and UTA are continually looking for innovative solutions to meet the transportation demands now and into the future, and this autonomous shuttle is one of those technologies that's coming, as well as the automated vehicles.
The mayor and other city and county officials were the first to climb aboard the Easy Mile, accommodating up to a dozen passengers, both standing and sitting. This automated shuttle is already being used throughout the world as a safe alternative mode of transportation.
I'm excited to explore and partner with St. George Suntran and UTA, hopefully sometime in the future. I'd love to have a partnership, and in the meantime, we'll be looking at how and where it might work in Washington County and maybe St. George specifically.
A few months ago.
Made in France, the Easy Mile autonomous shuttle is a growing and emerging market. The driverless technology uses LiDAR detection to sense a 360-degree picture of its environment.
If you would have passed it.
So the vehicle is using LiDAR, which uses light or lasers that are being projected from the vehicle. When those signals are intercepted and bounce back, just like radar, it can see objects in range, how far they are, know where they are.
The LiDAR detects and reacts to objects around it. Nagi Zanati of UDOT decided to test out this technology, even after he had a dream about it.
This morning, before coming here, I told my wife, feed me a good breakfast, honey, I may not come home. Because I had dreamed that I'm going to be walking in front of some kind of bus, and first thing I think, and Lisa says, you want to walk in the front of the bus this morning?
And those who took the first ride were impressed. How was it? Were you scared?
It was great, and I liked the unrehearsed car that came by. It handled that really well.
Mayor John Pike also wanted to test out the LiDAR, which has an accuracy of 3 millimeters.
It knows where it's headed, and if it sees obstacles on that path, it can adjust its speed accordingly, or if something jumps out suddenly, like the mayor did there, it can stop before hitting that obstacle.
First of all, there's got to be a lot of testing. So I'd like to see us be an opportunity site to test this autonomous shuttle and kind of see how it might fit in.
This unmanned low-speed shuttle can travel up to 15 miles per hour. It's a fully electric vehicle with 4 48-volt lithium batteries. It can travel about 16 hours a day on a full 4 to 6 hour charge. However, it's still only meant for short distances.
So an ideal location for this is serving the first and last mile solution, so connecting people from their communities to a train station or a bus station. Also, hospitals, universities, corporate campuses are all great ways to utilize this vehicle.
Calculating a pre-programmed route using GPS, the shuttle slows down for speed bumps and even makes stops along the way.
We drive manually first, and that allows all the tools on board to generate that virtual map. So all the LiDAR observes every obstacle around us, every object around us, and it works in sync with the GPS to build us that map. And then we open it on a computer, and we input the path that we want to drive on, the speeds, the lateral zones, everything we want to observe, crosswalks, the bells, all of it.
For purposes of this demonstration, this shuttle was pre-programmed, but also manned. Those who took a ride on the shuttle were amazed to ride on something so new and futuristic.
I thought it was great. I saw it being advertised in another city recently, and just really have an idea that this is probably the way of the future, and I like it. I like the idea of just being able to get in a car and not drive.
While the cost of this shuttle wasn't revealed, it's easy to see how the Easy Mile has launched over 250 deployments in 29 different countries since 2014. 8 of those were in Utah, including this one in St. George. Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.
Thank you.